Afternoon everyone, today we got a motion about this house would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. So, first of all, why this motion exists in the first place? In Indonesia itself, most of justice system mainly focuses on punishment, leading to overcrowded prisons and high repeat offenses. The problem of gambling on the other side mostly happen not because of criminality intention, but economic hardship. Yet, these kind of offenders are still treated the same way as serious criminals. As we can see, the situations in Indonesia itself, the first one, in recent years, prisons in Indonesia are already overcrowded. By also sending these people straight to jail would just waste state resources and worsen prison conditions. Secondly, many offenders are just only lower class workers who gamble hoping to solve financial problems. By sending them straight to jail doesn't solve anything. Problem of poverty, lack of skills will keep continue. If this kind of problem keeps happening or remain unresolved or unchanged, this will bring many bad impacts. The first one, the cycle of poverty will get worse. Offenders leave the prison without any skill and eventually making them likely to gamble again rather than feeling the third. The second one, social distrust grow. Community would see the state as the punisher of the poor people while ignoring the root causes of the problem. Because of the negative impacts that straight to jail system brings, we firmly support our motion today that we as the proposition team will stand for a justice system that prioritizes rehabilitation over pure punishment. And then for the classes for this debate is we are going to prove that whether or not alternative rehabilitation and skill training is more effective in preventing repeated offenses. And then secondly, whether or not justice should not only focus on punishment but also giving the offenders a chance to become a better person in society. To support our stances today, let me offer you our 2 or 3 mechanisms today. The first one, skill partnership program. We will collaborate with vocational or training schools, job centers, etc., so offenders will be more provided with knowledge, skill to earn money legally. Secondly, diversion system. Instead of jails instantly, small scale or first offenders must complete a social services such as cleaning public facilities, etc., and also attending a skill training. And then thirdly, public communication. To ensure public support on this kind of problem, we will emphasize that this policy is not being solved on a crime, but to save the state's resources and preventing repeated offenses. Those are our mechanisms. After we make our stances sensible to be accepted and implemented, now let's move on into our substantial argument. The first one is gambling offenders should not be punished the same way as serious criminals. Why? Because gambling is usually caused by financial hardship or lack of knowledge, not because they want to hurt themselves and others. Sending them straight to prison puts them in the same environment as serious offenders, which is unfair and may even expose them to a worse criminal network. Justice is not always about equal, but also recognize the different crimes need a different approach. For example, in Indonesia itself, minor cases like fights, property damage, etc., can be solved with the rehabilitation only, where offenders pay back losses and perform community work instead of going to prison. We use the same logic, same like gambling. It is similar. It is a social and economic problem and not a big threat to people's safety. Even if the opposition might argue that rehabilitation might fail for some offenders, but it is still better than prison, which almost fail everyone inside of it. At least our system gives a real chance to break the cycle. Our policy solve the root problem, poverty, not only on the surface. This is urgent because if we keep putting minor offenders into prison, we treat them unjustly, wasting state money and worsen the overcrowding prison. Over time, our policy will strengthen the public trust in the fairness of the justice system because people see that the punishment makes sense, not just one for all concept. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, the opposition might still reject our arguments by saying that prison is the best deterrent. We believe if they still trying to use that argument, it doesn't make any sense. Why? Because their policy doesn't fix anything. Their policy doesn't fix why people gamble in the first place. On their side, the status quo will go much worse and worse because prisons will stay overcrowded and offenders keep repeating the crime, killing their own case. Meanwhile, on our side, that won't happen since we reform these offenders with skills and service, making them more skillful than before. Furthermore, the exclusive benefit on our side is that only our side is able to turn these offenders into more productive members of society, useful citizens, something on their side will never likely to achieve. That's the end of my argument. Thank you.